You can do this.
Yeah.
I have faith in you. You ready? We live in a day and an age where everything seems to be wireless, except for our lighting. I have an individual, he is a wireless lighting expert. I want to introduce you to Geoff. How are you?
Great.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about that. If you walk into any office building in America, building codes say if the power goes out, emergency lighting has to come on.
Yeah, absolutely. In stairwells and hallways, any emergency exit area.
But we don't have that at home.
No, there's never been a mandate for it to be in residential buildings.
Well, part of the reason why I think most people don't have emergency lighting in their home is just the cost of an electrician tearing up walls, having to wire things into place. That's where you come in.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we've done with the new Ready Bright system is leverage the wireless technology that's so popular today, along with bright LED technology, which continues to get better and better and better. And you've seen the LED flashlights and LED spotlights, and taken that so that now coupled it with a power outage detector so that when the power goes off to your house, the lights come on.
Automatically.
And because they're wireless, you can install them, anyone can install them easily with a screwdriver.
Well, let's start with this. This is kind of the brains of the system, correct?
Yeah, it is.
And that's just going to plug into a regular wall outlet.
Yep, and it also acts as a flashlight as well.
Okay, that's bright. I know, because I just shined it right in my eyeballs. So once I install this, then we're giving them 2 ceiling lights and 3 walkway lights.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all they have to do is screw the base into the wall and plug it in.
Yeah, you can actually it installs just like any fire detector, smoke detector would.
Okay.
And we actually purposefully designed this to look like a smoke detector so that it wouldn't be obtrusive in your house.
All right.
You know, when you actually had it installed.
So again, because it's wireless, I'm not running any cables, no holes in the walls other than just mounting the bracket.
Correct.
And then how does this know when my power went out?
Well, actually, the way the power outage detector works is that this is plugged into any standard outlet in your house.
Anywhere in the house.
Right. And so imagine a storm comes,
Okay.
and this is we'll call this hurricane switch.
Okay.
Right? So the power goes out. That light automatically comes on.
So now I've got a little bit of light in that room, but look,
yep. And then it
came on
sends
too.
an RF signal throughout your entire house and turns on the other lights. And so because it's an RF signal, it doesn't matter whether you have walls in the way or if it's upstairs or downstairs, anywhere within 100 feet, these lights will come on.
If I put this plug at one end of the house and put a light at the other, 100 feet is a long way.
Yeah, nobody's house is that large.
So
at least not yours or mine.
Exactly.
Right.
So we now have emergency lighting.
Yeah.
So where would you recommend, if I've got 2 ceiling lights, where would you like to see them put?
Yeah, I would always recommend the pathway and stair light being near the stairs because right, we're trying to protect. It's a safety and security thing for you and your kids or your parents.
Right.
And you want to make sure that they're not falling, and injuring themselves when the power does go out. And so the safety around an area like the stairs would be a good one.
I've had more power outages, Geoff, in the last 6 months than I remember having in the last 6 years combined.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter whether you're on the East Coast or the West Coast. You've got nor'easters and storms here and other stuff on the west, so it's definitely something from a safety and security standpoint that's important.
So now these will stay on until the power comes back on?
Yeah, it actually has an automatic 30-minute shutoff. So let's say the power goes out and you're not home.
Okay.
Right. One of the things that's important, you don't want to drain the batteries.
And what do I need battery-wise for it?
The ceiling lights take 4 Cs and the hallway lights take 4 AA's.
And you should replace those usually about every year like you would have smoked.
Actually, we get an extension. It's between 2 and 3 years on a replacement. Yeah, and there's actually a little red light that will actually come on when you have about 20% battery life left. Yep.
You're so calm about this. This is brilliantly engineered.
Yeah, we're really excited. I mean, I think it's one of those, and we've patented this whole technology. So this system, this is our launch is here with QVC.
Right here, it's less than $100. Security, safety for your family, peace of mind as well. If you have elderly members of your family, younger members of your family as well, the installation is so simple. Anybody can do this, and there's nothing else like this in the world.
No.
You've got a winner. That's a